Hello guys, welcome to my channel. First of all, Happy New Year. Yep, the gift finally works right now. It's nice to see a few Chinese children saying Happy New Year to you guys. 2020 was tough, man. But we got that passed, although this video was made in 2020. But anyway, we're gonna look on the bright side. Welcome to 2021. I'm really excited to see what can we do this year. And you might wonder, what am I doing here? Why are you watching this video? So first of all, this is my very first video ever. This is my virgin work, guys. This is very precious. Uh, this is my very first video on YouTube. And maybe you might think of it as a Khan Academy. By the way, did I spell that correctly? Maybe, I don't know. But why am I doing that? Why am I showing you a screenshot? Well, let me start with my introduction first. So that's me, and that's my dog. So my name is Kevin. You spell it Keven Wang. Please don't call me Mr. Wang. My name is Wang, okay? Or Wang. I'm over 20 years old. I'm 100 and something pounds. Those are some personal things I don't want to share with you guys. But what I can share is I grew up in Beijing, China, which is probably the best cities in the world. But I was born here in the United States, in Utah. So, on the side of me, this is Hank. Hank, I rescued him a few months ago. I think I had him for about 8 months now. I call him Hank the Baller Tank. The reason I call him the baller is because he loves to play catch at the park. He is the fastest running dog there, and he usually outrun anybody. And he's 1.345. Oh, I cannot read my handwriting. 1.735 years old, 50 something pounds, a lab mix. I don't exactly know. That's a ball, by the way. I don't know what I was doing, but I just don't know his birthday, but we're gonna use his birthday as the day that he came to me, right? The day I adopted him. All right, on to the business. What are we here? We're launching a new series called Keven Reads. Woo! All right, guys. Do you see that a little baby on there? Pretty cute, huh? So what is this? Is I'm going to talk about books. I was like, why are you going to talk about books? I'm going to cover that right after this slide. Am I going to cover some articles? Maybe. Or maybe reading an audiobook? Nah, that's not going to happen. So we're going to launch a brand new series today on the New Year's Day, 2021. The year of, I don't know which year it is. What is the Chinese zodiac right now? The year of the cow, I think. Maybe. Yeah, don't quote me on that, but if you guys want to find out, leave it in the comments so I know what's going on. Sorry guys, this is the first episode. I should be more prepared, but yeah, we're launching a brand new series today, and I don't know why are we still on this slide. Anyway, moving on. Why are we doing this series? Everywhere I look, right? Whether I'm studying US presidents, right, or every single high functioning, high performance guy that I'm trying to copy, trying to emulate, they all have a ferocious reading habit. My favorite person to study is Tim Ferriss. I love his book, Tribal Mentor, 4-Hour Work Week, 4-Hour Body, 4-Hour Chef. His podcast is my favorite. He is a ferocious book reader, and he taught me how to speed read, and he is just a master of process, and he's a master of the art of breaking down habits. Moving on, the person next to him, that is Naval Ravikant, which is another one of my gurus. The reason that I'm into books is because of him. He actually are very legendary on Twitter. He follows nobody, zero, literally zero. And he has millions of followers. So he would tweet how to get rich. He would tweet about happiness. He would tweet about how to find happiness, how to live a healthy life. And both Tim and Naval and the US presidents and everything else, everybody points to the book reading as a good habit. So that's what I have been doing for the last couple of years. Since today is the New Year's Day, I'm posting this on the first day of 2021. So here's my New Year resolution. So I'm going to read 200 books a year. Before I did 100 books a year a couple years ago. Actually, 2019, that did not happen. 2020, thanks to working from home and all that fun stuff, I'm able to break that. And then I actually ended up finishing the challenge right around, actually just a couple days before this particular video was made. So right before December 13th, I think it was December 10th, I finished my 200 books a year challenge. So this is my bookshelf. I bought 4 of them. This is in my tea room. Obviously, I'm Chinese. Whoops, technical difficulties. Yep. Show you the backgrounds here, guys. Oops, sorry. I'm still a noob at this. So as you can see, I have my teapots on the top. I have a lot of books needs to be put on there. I have 4 bookshelves being putting one by one by one. And the goal here, guys, is to fill those up within the next 2 years or so. And I have some funky shoes just to make it look better. I'm not looking at an empty bookshelf 24/7. So the goal of 2021 is to read as many books as possible and fill these bookshelf. It actually should be these, THESE. Anyway, sorry guys. So you might ask, why am I doing this a screen grab thing? Why am I doing this? The reason is, you might think I'm an artist. Well, is Keven really an artist? I'm actually not. Think again. I cannot draw, and I'm sorry to put you guys through this penmanship. I'm not an artist. I don't know how to draw. I never got any good grades since primary school on drawing. And you might ask, oh, is this going to be edited like MKBHD style or YouTuber style? YouTube, like they're very, very good at video editing. Can I do that? To be honest, guys, I tried. But the end results are really, really horrible. And to be honest, guys, looking at a camera and talking about books are going to be really tough. So that's why I'm resorting to this particular voiceover type of styles. So maybe I'm thinking we can do a video podcast like this, where I do a screen grab for you guys and also do a voiceover on my trusty iPad. I love this little puppy. Because I feel like the iPad has good enough mics, right? You guys can hear me loud and clear, and something to think about. I really think that that's something to be thinking about. Maybe I can do this long term. So in the end, what is the goal for this project, right? For this YouTube channel? Is it about making money? I mean, could be, right? But in the beginning, that's not the case. What I really want to do is to help myself or to push myself to read more books. And I can share those information with you guys as those green cash are falling down. So in a sense that you guys will be on the bottom, like, catching those information, and hopefully my summary of the books or different things that I found interesting is going to help you guys to really succeed in reading more, or actually spike your interest in reading. Because the more books that we read, the more podcasts that we do in this form or in the audio form, the more knowledge that we're going to have. And then by the very end, we are going to increase our retentions together. So that is my end goal right here, guys, is to really, really want to make sure that we get us to the stage of information overflow, and we should be good. This is the end stage. We're going to do this until our head is literally exploding. And that's it. Drink some Mountain Dew, but I usually don't drink soda. But yeah, that will be the end of it. How many episodes is it going to take, you might ask? I don't know. I'm currently trying out this whole GIFs situation. Do you call it GIFs or GIFs? I don't care. Either ways are fine. And because of my abilities in drawing, because of my inability to be an artist, we have to rely on those GIFs things right there. All right, moving on. What I'm really good at, or I've been doing it for a long time, is podcasting. I actually have 2 podcasts, an English version. I have 1 Chinese version. One of them is called The Rant, Debate, and Repeat Show. We started this with my friend Joffrey back in college. We log around, I don't know, 300 episodes roughly. Mostly conversation, and then in the beginning of the pandemic, I was doing my books thing, a daily book podcast. You can find them on whatever you listen to podcasts. And I just launched another podcast called 100 Books with Keven Wang, or 100 Books a Year with Keven Wang. And you can find those everywhere you might listen to podcasts. And both, you can find them on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on Breaker, on Pocket Cast. So I'm currently focusing my attention on the 100 Books a Year with Keven Wang. That's actually my latest daily book podcast. So a little tribute to my favorite podcaster, Joe Rogan. Keven is coming for you, man. You better be scared. I'm coming for your title. Because Joe Rogan did around 1,500 episodes right now. I'm just catching up, man. I'm just catching up. I'm gonna catch Joe Rogan really soon and get scared. I'm coming after that 100 million. Anyway, just to wrap up, feel free to follow me on GOODREADS. I usually update my book and keep track of it right there. And I don't really talk about every book that I'm reading, that I read, but you can find a podcast there as well. Anchor.fm/100 Books a Year with Keven Wang. And I'm thinking to use this YouTube channel as a series, Keven Reads. We can use the podcast as a fundamental or as a foundation, so we can give you guys more visual in terms of talking about different books and sharing the knowledge that way. So, this is Hank again. This is Hank, the cable guy. So, I'm thinking about releasing these once a week, depending on the workflow. Like I said, guys, I'm still trying to figure out what is the optimal way to produce this episode, what is the easiest for me. The product quality is probably going to be like this, but I will commit to 1 episode per week for the year of 2020. And very end, the end. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and let's read some books. Whoops, there we go.